ranged from
It's a
27
lady
to
that's supposed
45.
to be with
He
age
preferred
range
zero
from
kids.
27 to 45.
Her looks department is a
He
7.
preferred zero
So
kids.
she's 7 on the scale
Her
1 to
looks
10.
department is a
Her
7.
meet to meet is a
She's a
7 on
7
the
on the
scale to
scale of
1
1
to
to 10.
10. Now, meet to meet
Her meet to
means,
meet is a
bedroom
7
action.
on the scale of 1 to
Whether
10.
they got a V
Now, meet to
card
meet
or
means,
a porn card,
bedroom
you know.
action.
So
Whether they
he
got a
said a
V
7
card
in that.
or a porn
Her
card.
femininity, he's looking
So
for
he
a
said a
woman that's
7
an
in that.
8 in
Her
femininity
femininity, he's
on a
looking
scale of 1
for
to 10.
a woman that's an 8
Um,
in femininity on
he
scale of
rates
1 to
himself
10.
as an 8 in the looks department,
He
and he
rates
thinks
himself
that the
as an 8
world, the ladies
in the
will
looks
rate him an
department,
8 in the looks
and he
department.
thinks that the world,
His
the
weight
ladies will
is
rate him an 8 in
157
the looks
pounds.
department.
He's 38 years
His
old.
weight is
He has
157
5
pounds.
kids.
He's
His
38 years
income is
old. He
35,000
has
a year.
5 kids.
His height is
His
5'11".
income is
He's just
35,000 a
looking for a
year.
companion,
His height is
and he
5'11".
would give that woman
He's just
another
looking for a
kid.
companion,
His three
and
deal
he
breakers
would give
are
that woman another
disrespect,
kid.
a lack
His
of
three deal
emotional,
breakers are
and lack of
disrespect,
accountability.
a lack of emotional, and lack of accountability. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, on a percentage wise, from 0 to 100%, what percentage would you give Mister in finding that woman for compatibility?
Okay, well, based off of like what I know, but that's I mean,
The
okay, for
questions that we
him,
ask.
okay, okay,
Four
so
baby mamas.
He said
with
I
the
five.
forgot that piece.
four baby mamas, 5 kids, with the income of 35,000 a year, right? And
Yeah.
then he's 5'11", if
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the type of woman you say you want, but
Mm-hmm.
it's it's not even a 50-50
What
chance.
percentage? What percentage?
I'm maybe 20, 10 to 20.
Now, why you
Zero.
say that?
And
Now,
then
why you say that?
okay, because there are some women out here that would still see potential,
Mm-hmm.
and would be maybe if she's 45 and she's single, she'd never had any kids, and she's not really trying to build anything with like having any children or whatever. Then if he's willing to accept that, then okay. Or if she's not, I mean, is the kids young? If they're younger kids, they're little.
Let me
Are
ask
they
you
older
something,
children?
Malcolm. What would that
It don't matter.
does it really matter?
It don't matter how old the kids are. The fact that he
Right.
got so many broken homes.
Right. So the broken home part is a problem. That's an issue.
No.
Like I said, well, I mean,
You're engaged.
all I'm
You're
saying in about 10%,
10%.
at least.
Zero.
Okay, she
Just
said zero.
tell the truth, girl. I said zero and they
Don't
That
crept
don't
down on
treat
me.
her
Somebody
that's
no
how
say
no no
she
no no no
zero.
no. Hold
feels.
on. Hold
No,
on.
don't do that,
Wait.
Steph.
Hold on,
Don't
Steph.
do
Okay,
Hold
that.
on,
I'm
Steph.
gonna
Hold
mute
on.
myself. I'm gonna mute
Yeah,
myself.
hold on,
You've
Steph.
been saying that
Please.
for a while
Hold
now.
on. But go ahead. Caramel, you say 10%?
There's a 10% chance
Okay.
he
Now
he he might.
here's what I would
Hmm.
like to ask you, because I
Hmm.
want to give a little pushback because everybody else can get theirs. Because
Hmm.
he said 100, I said 75, but I
I
even
got
want to change
99.
mine. But he
Mm.
said 99, and I couldn't even combat what he said because he was right. Because when you look at his results in life,
Mm.
his
Mm.
results in life shows that he can get what
Women.
he asking for because he
Right.
has 4 baby mamas.
He.
Right.
So
Mm.
it's not to say that he can't do it. He's proved it. He's proved it time and time again. So for even to say
Right,
that he has
right.
a 10% chance of finding his woman,
Right.
he's already done it. And then not
Right.
only that, here's the kicker though. He's not even asking for nothing crazy. The only part that the reason why now I remember why I took a snidge off is because he don't want to with no kids, no kids, zero
Right.
kids.
Right.
And I think most women, well, some, not most, some women
Mhm.
will be very, you know, guarded that ain't got no kids about, you know,
Mhm.
you know, being a companion to somebody with 5 kids. That's what I think. But I still say he got a 75% chance.
But he ain't looking for
Mm.
Yeah,
marriage.
he's not looking for marriage.
Y'all
Yeah.
moving the goalposts.
Oh, he's not looking for marriage.
I
So
He
mean, he's
he's
just
looking for a
looking
wanna
for
hook
companion.
up with
so
somebody.
Yeah,
That's what
so
he
for a
wants.
basically
companion.
so
Right.
basically oh okay so you're looking forward to creating more broken homes.
She's at
It
the
don't
gas
see you
station.
moving
Yeah,
the
yeah, we move.
goalposts.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
She's at Target.
Yeah, here's what I want to say.
She everywhere.
The
Don't get
reason
it
I
twisted.
said that is because he said that he would consider giving her another child. That, I mean,
Yeah,
come on. That
It's just part of our question.
yeah. It's a part.
okay. For a responsible man,
Mm-hmm.
Test them out.
as far as the income goes,
Right.
Yeah,
5 kids, income 35,000, baby. That's another broken home, another hungry child going to sleep hungry. If the mother is not
yeah.
in the career
Here-
place where she could take care of that child by herself.
well, here's what I'm
You
gonna say,
Let
understand?
him
Camel.
But
We
respond.
why
here.
Let
would
him
you do
respond.
that?
Let Mister respond to that.
Yeah,
Mister,
because
respond to this.
if
What
he
you get
wants to,
your pushback.
if he
If
wants
you
to,
want to, if
if
you
you
want to
want to,
respond back.
you can. If not,
Well, you got
So,
the floor. If you want
so
to respond.
um,
I should have kept my zero.
my children never go, never night or day, whatever.
Okay.
So now,
That's because are
me,
they doing it or you?
Are
I
you
was gonna
taking
get
care of the
into,
chick?
I was gonna get into that. Let me talk.
Oh
Ain't no
gosh,
So
disrespect.
now,
Let
me
him talk.
speaking.
this is
Nah,
going
don't
the
worry
wrong
about
way.
it. I'm not taking no offense. Trust me, I'm grown. Trust me.
Mm.
Um, now me speaking on as far as my work. My annual income as far as my work. Yes, that's what I do at the moment. You know what I mean? But I also have other resources. You know what I mean? So it makes it works for me and for my family. You know what I mean? So um, as far as the broken home part, yes, I do agree with you on that. You know what I mean? And that's not my mission, but as you can see, that I'm willing to create the family, the homes, and stuff like that. And if it don't work, it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? No matter how much you try to fight and whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But um, yes, I do know, like my financials. It could be increased, and that's what I'm working on at the moment. But I don't want no woman that want me for my financials. You know what I mean?
That's not where that's going.
Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna, and like I said, I want companions, so it's all about having fun. So if I can make it
Mm.
work for us to have fun, then that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how much I'm making, because us having
So you
fun.
just you just hooking up.
yeah.
Yes, I am. Yes,
Mm.
What?
companionship. It's about
Okay, so
having
hold
fun.
on. Wait. Hold on. I think Miss
Okay.
Karen, I mean Miss Nano has something to say. Go
Yes.
ahead,
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Right, right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's what and what we're trying to say is here's what we do.
Okay.
What
I
we
missed.
This is
Okay.
why we do this, but we do this exercise for a particular reason. It's
Hmm.
really to get minds turning because it makes you think about what you want. It also makes you think about what other people want. It also makes you think about looking at the opposite you
Side
know
of the spectrum. Okay.
the male's
And
side
it's
or the
Mhm.
women's side
and it's a
Mhm.
judge your and it's a way
to
that you
scale
can
yourself and self evaluate.
self judge right whether
Yeah,
you're delusional.
yeah,
Like if you
Mm.
come up on here, we do build a bear, and everybody give you less than 10%. It's like there's something that you need to do some fixing, or some things you need to change off your list.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Or
saying?
Right.
be more
Right,
realistic.
Or be more realistic. See, a lot of people want to put
right.
their self include themselves. Like what would I prefer? It's not about what you prefer. It's about what the person that's doing a build a bear what they prefer, whether you meet their category or not. They might be your build a bear, and they might not be your cup of tea,
Yeah.
and that's fine. You know, we can't just sit up and say,
Because
uh,
actually, I'm gonna be honest with
go
you.
ahead.
It's some women out here right now that think that they qualify for this high mighty guy,
Right, this guy up here.
and
Hey,
Right.
they,
honestly, it's like
Right.
Yeah,
you
but
ain't even
again,
nowhere up
I,
there.
I, I I
right,
understand what you're saying, but again, understand though the type of demographics and okay, so here you have a man who have already created multiple children with
right,
multiple women,
Yes.
okay, so of course those women will not be in the pickings for those high value men because if those high value men are not looking for a woman with children, do you
Facts.
understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
You're
it
right.
lessens the market for them. So then if we're gonna like condone this and keep pushing
No,
this, I'm
no.
no,
See,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying
mm,
is all I'm saying is
We're not
when we
condoning it.
speak, no, not condoning it, just basically making it okay. Well, yes, there is women out there that will just
yes,
want to have fun. Of course there are, right?
right.
So but still there's a lot more women that a lot of you men say, oh yeah, she's a baby mama, no, you're not gonna get that six-figure man,
right.
la
No,
la
hold on,
la.
wait. That is no, that
Now
is
you
what
will.
we hold on, let me
But
say this. His build a bear as a man
It's
and his
different
results are gonna be different
than
from
a
a
woman.
woman's build a bear
then a
as a
woman.
woman and
Yeah.
her results. Do you know why? I'm gonna tell you this right now. If a woman would have came up here, because money
With
wouldn't
with
even have
with
been even if been
with
in the
five
equation.
kids
Money
Because
and
she
wouldn't have
four
been in
doesn't,
the
baby
equation.
daddies.
that's
So
not
if
her
a
job.
woman come up here with 5 kids,
Four baby daddies.
asking for a man that's a 7, a man that's 5'11", a
Right,
man that is that's 8 in bed, a
right.
man that has an
Eight
8
and
in
looks.
masculinity.
Right.
Mhm.
He's an 8 in looks, um,
Making
and
150,000.
he's making 150,000. I'm going to look at her in her face,
And I will give her a 1% chance.
and I might be nice that day and go 5.
One. A one.
I'm just being
A
honest
one.
I
because
And
I
on a
would
good day,
when we
on a
I
because
good day, on a
agree with the
Sunday,
host.
I give her a two.
So
I
then
agree with
there's
the
a
host.
But can I
yeah,
say something? Can I
yes,
say something?
yes, go
And,
ahead,
and the thing is, you know what I'm looking at, because I gave him a 90,
yes,
because I'm looking at it. There's a lot of women now and that even come on this panel
yeah,
and they have kids
And
and
he
they
with the
have baby
shits.
daddies,
And he with
mm-hmm.
the shits.
and they allow men who already have kids and men who make way less or don't
mhm
make nothing at all and sit
mhm
up here and they say they've been taking care of that man and that man moved in with them.
Mm-hmm.
mhm
So I don't
Exactly.
get
Happens
how
every day.
this is any different.
It's
Exactly.
normal.
It's
Although
normal.
he's
I got my
trying to
own
strive
shit.
for better, yes, but you're saying a zero, but
No,
yet
but
at the end of the
Yeah.
day,
It's not reality.
there's a lot of women out there that know that these men have 5 and 6 and 7 kids, and they still, even ones that don't have kids, they still will give him a kid because of the way he looks, the way he's acting, the way he comes across, and they don't even care about his income, and they don't care
Facts.
about his baby mamas.
Facts.
And Chichi, let me add to that
You
though.
So,
just
so
spoke.
Chichi,
that's what I'm not
hold on.
understanding. Why it's so
Let,
weird.
let me no, Chichi. The reality is this: 20. It's roughly between 20 and 25% of VLK men make up 85% of the babies. 50% of black men are childless and make above 50,000,
it's
and they don't have no
47.
kids.
It's
But guess
47.
what? The problem to it is the women don't want him.
Nope.
He don't look good. He ain't got the fly.
Yeah.
He ain't got the nice teeth.
Yeah.
He ain't got
Right,
the nice haircut.
Yeah.
He ain't got the swag.
Yeah.
right,
And y'all throw those guys away.
In the garbage.
They throw them
right.
away.
In the
Y'all throw
garbage.
50% of the men away.
Yeah. They gone.
Don't even matter.
Don't even look their way
Right,
twice.
right.
So the truth is, the 25% of the men still get the collection pool of all the women. And the guy, it's just
Right,
that
Huh?
the
Y'all
guys
ain't so
with the
serious.
money.
right.
Now you take this brother here and you give him
He
100. I
money.
give
He
him
money.
99%. But let me bless him and give him $200,000 a year. What you think gonna happen then? You think you got 5 kids? Shit.
Not gonna
Fuck around,
matter.
have about 20.
But you know what? And then and then and then he might have zero kids and making 35 and they still don't want him. Some of them still don't want him and they'll pass him by not knowing that he's gonna be the one that's gonna be making that 100,000.
But
Yeah, but that's the problem
that's
too.
why I said 50% when you guys asked me on the panel, because I feel like men have a lot of potential because they have other men who are elevated in life that'll bring them in the game. They will
Right.
they
And
they,
and,
they
and
will do
potential
that. Like
and
I'm trying to tell you it's facts. I know it.
And that's what I
So
said
it
for the
doesn't
moment.
matter. I mean, it didn't matter how many kids. I didn't. The reason why I said 50% is because if you're only dependent on the woman off your looks and of all of that, you got a 50% chance. But if you going out with your guys, y'all flying out of town, and girls see that. Sometimes these girls, all they see you doing this and that. You hanging with the celebrities, y'all at the
Hmm.
pool parties, y'all doing all this great
No
stuff.
disrespect,
They
but this
want to
sound
be a
like
part
some
of that.
bull.
That's what these young girls do.
Huh?
He said
Yeah,
his age range.
it's dope.
Okay.
He said his age range. It's a difference. Y'all got to think about the age range he said, and I had to take myself out of it for a second. I said 50%, and I meant that. I do mean 50% because I mean I think 50% is a good number. It's not bad. That just means
Okay,
you got a
Stephanie.
little work to do,
But you
but
changed this stuff, sis. You
no,
You
I
changed
said
it.
zero.
you-
I went back to
no, you kept
zero
saying zero.
based off.
Look,
So
I
You
went back to
did. And
look.
you
zero.
But
kept
here's but
Listen,
here's
saying
what
I
I want to
went.
do.
I
Here's what I
went
want to
based.
do.
I went
Here,
off. I went back to
but here's what
okay,
I
zero.
Stephanie, let the
Well, hold
host
on,
talk,
Stephanie. Listen,
please.
listen, listen. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get off from Mister, because Mister, he
Yes.
came and he shared, and I
And
appreciate
I
you, brother,
respect that.
for
I'm gonna give him. I'm
participating.
gonna give you your
And
50
you
back.
and you
Thank you.
and
Appreciate it.
I just want you to understand that, over here we're not condoning any of this because we all about marriage, y'all. I
I'm
want y'all
not
to know that.
condoning
Listen,
it
no, no, no,
either.
no, no. Hold on, Stephanie. Listen,
yes.
listen, listen. That's not. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
Sis,
the new
yes.
people that's in the room. It's new people in the room that's probably been listening to the whole Build a Bear, and I want them to understand what we do. What we do over
mhm,
here, we're about promoting marriage. We do 3 shows a week. We do Make Money Monday, Why They Cheat
mhm.
Wednesday, and Trauma Dump Friday. We do these 3 shows because we're trying to get marriages in our community to be a more popular thing. What Mister has here, and there's no slight and no disrespect, but it's the new norm. It's the new norm, and right now, it's not helping our community. It really don't. It's not. It's hurting
Okay.
us. It's hurting us in
Right.
a whole, because in a whole, what's happening is, one, it's hurting us in the finances aspect, because right now it's women that are living in one place, and it's a man living in another place, and that's two incomes that are taking care of separate places that could be
Hmm.
in one home,
Combined.
and
Hmm.
all those resources could be going to that child, because in the end of all of this, the only people that suffer is these kids. And I
Right.
promise those are the only people that I care about. I
Me
really
too.
am not too concerned about these adults, because the kids is the future. The kids are
Yeah.
our future that's coming up right now. Whether anybody believe it, they're the ones that's going to come up with all this trauma. They're going to have more trauma than we see right now, way more. If you thought you had trauma, if you thought our a generation before
Okay.
had trauma, this generation with 80% of these kids are growing up in a single parent household, that's trauma. That's finna
Mhm.
come for your head, for all of us, and we all have to deal with it. Our whole community has to deal with it. It's not just, it's not the parent. I don't even care about the parent, because the parent ain't the one that's got to deal with it. I got to deal with your kids. You got to deal with my kids. So that's the problem. And when they're coming out of these single parent homes whose mom is letting Tom, Dick, and Harry come through doing whatever because she got the blind goo goo eyes because she thinking he the one, and they're creating trauma because daddy ain't there. And then the same thing, I go to with the fellas that do get the custody. they are the ones in this situation. And you got this lady coming in there trying to play mama to this little girl, or trying to play mama to this boy. And this boy sitting there, you not my mama? Like, why are you talking to me like that? Being mean to him. There's a lot of that going on because that's not her kid. She's just there for the dad. Or she has her own kids that's in the home. It's breaking up families and it's tearing these kids up.
Hmm.
I see it every day.
Why do
And
you
it's
think
ruining
the
our
little
community.
YNs came up?
No, that's no. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Steph. I'm gonna land my soapbox because when I get done with this, I'm going on commercial break. But these YN, the whole YN thing is gonna get worse if you don't fix the
Yeah.
root of the problem, which is family, which we do not value anymore. We don't value marriage anymore.
I
Do you know
agree.
how many times me and E come up here and we say they're married, we're married men, and people will come up here and hit us with the whoop de fucking do? They'll hit us with the whoop de do. What is that? A compliment? You want a cookie? It's like, no, it's not I want a cookie. But damn, when you got 80% of our community in a single parent house, a single parent home, it's like, what the hell? I think it deserves a little bit more than whoop de fucking do.
It
So,
gives the
so,
respect.
so hold on. But so when I say we do build a bear, we let everybody do it. How this is your woman, this is your life, this is Mister's life. That's what Mister wants. Can't change what Mister wants. Can't change that. But what I can do is I can talk to you women. But what I know is I can tell you women these things. I can tell you about, hey, you might not want to deal with somebody that just want companionship.
Thank you.
You might want to be with somebody that just want marriage. But I promise you, that's why I gave him a 75% because I believe that 75% of women that Mr. come across that he truly want is going to go. They going to go. And not only are they going to go, but 9 times out of 10, if he want to take off whatever he want to take off, he want to take off the rain jacket and he want to have a club fight, he definitely can do it.
Hmm.
Definitely, and they will let him.
Okay.
So, um, uh,
Okay.
Miss No,
I've
go
never
ahead.
let. I
He
ain't
said,
never let. I'm not. I'm
He's
not
Motherfucker.
We
funny.
have
letting.
somebody new in the panel.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
let.
I
Mute
ain't
I
her.
catch
just
it at
wanted to
first.
say one thing before just one thing.
Well, wait. He
Oh, hold
gave
on.
me the floor to talk.
Hold
Give
on,
me
hold
the
on.
Oh,
Oh,
floor.
okay, okay.
let No go, and then I got Caramel, you next.
Okay. Mr. What's his name again? Mr. What?
Mr.
Mr.
Him.
Him.
Mr. Him, Mr. Him,
I'm
Mr.
I'm
Him
gonna
did it.
say
Mr.
this.
Him.
It's Mr. Him did it again.
Him did it.
Had
Him
another
did
baby.
it. I commend you for having the courage to do the build a bear because I'm gonna keep it real with everybody on the panel. I'm
Hmm.
not doing no build a bear with E Money and
I
Beefy.
know that's right. That's my
Hold on,
girl.
wait, let me finish, Steph.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Until
Give her the floor. Give her the floor.
yeah, I'm not doing build a bear until I drop this 100 pounds. Then I'm coming back and I'm telling y'all I'm 30. I ain't gonna even be falling. I'm gonna be fine. No, I'm serious. You think y'all be laughing, but I'm serious. Cause
I
I
understand.
commend anybody who come up here and do the build a bear. I'm waiting till I drop this weight and then I'm gonna come back and then let them rate me.
Hey,
Yes.
Nola,
I'm
when I
serious.
Can
first
I ask
came,
a question
I was the
on this?
guinea
I
pig.
feel like y'all
Now,
got
now
heart.
hold on. Before anybody else say anything, let me let Caramel go. She's been waiting.
Go
Caramel, go
ahead,
ahead, Miss
Caramel.
Caramel.
So the only thing I wanted to say is the fact that so many of us women go after potential. That's the potential that's keeping us in this endless cycle. Yes, you see the man. Yes, you see him doing, or like the young lady was saying, flying out, doing this, doing that, or whatever. And you go after the man because of what you see online or what he shows you, but not his mindset, where he come from, what he's about, his lifestyle when it comes to like where he's going in life, like what does he have to bring to you, like how is he going to, his upbringing or whatever. But then again, though, when you look at a man, you say, okay, well, he's working, he's not making that much money or whatever. He has potential, and then you get with the man for potential, and that's where you have a higher uh, 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 potential to get pregnant. Okay, your potential to get pregnant is yes, you're gonna get pregnant. You're gonna do you won't be able to do some things that you needed to do. Now, young man says that he wants to just have fun. Yes, have fun, but have fun responsibly. Okay, understand that the you having fun is not just about your life. You're also having somebody else's life in your hand as well. The young lady that you're with, so you can mess up her life and then go on and build your life because you need to build the bear. But then once she has a child, she's not going to be able to, you understand now. Okay, like Mr. Man said, oh yeah, the woman could have 5 kids, she could come up here and da da da, once a seven figure, she won't be qualified because there's men like yourself that's going to be running through. You understand? And now she's on stuck on survival mode, and she's needs all these different things that I'm not saying that a man like you won't be able to provide, but there's a lot of men that just want to have fun and just having children out of wedlock because they wanted to have fun. Do you understand? So we're damaging our own future. All right, you understand? So that's all I wanted to say. Just us women really have to choose better and not be choosing men off of potential. That's all I had to say.
Now, Cameron, I got a question for you though. Are you single or married?
I'm married.
Okay. How many years you been married? Okay.
5 years.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
39. You've been married 5 years. Okay.
Hmm.
Congratulations. Y'all have kids?
My husband and I don't have kids together.
Oh. But I will congratulate you. I know we don't have the time for it, but I want
Hmm.
to clap it up for that because that's what we're about, though. I mean, we're about we want to see more people on this side of the aisle. Not to disrespect nobody on the other side, but eventually, hopefully, we can get everybody on this side. The first thing
Right.
we have to do as a community is to talk about it, and we have to show people that marriage is cool,
Yeah.
marriage is positive, because we don't have a lot of people that's talking about marriage in a positive light at all.
Right.
And I think, I mean, we can swipe all day, swipe up, down, crossways, or whatever, go on Facebook, whatever social media sites,
Hmm.
daytime TV, nighttime TV. Ain't nobody talking about marriage in a positive
Mm,
light. Only
not
thing
at
they're
all.
gonna publicize is such and such getting divorced, such and such got caught cheating, such anything negative. All negative get publicity and it's front and center. So all the
Right.
younger people, they don't even see it. Most of us don't even come from that. So it's up to me and BC why we created this show called the Everyday Spectrum because it's coming from different angles. Now me, I was raised by my grandmother. Both of my parents were on drugs, you know.
Me
I
too.
come from the projects that I didn't have the means or nothing. But I'm telling you, only way I saw it, but back then, and to show you how television and social media is a great influence, I got my great influence through the Cosby Show, a different world. Because when I saw a different world in the Cosby Show, it was a different world. Because I was like, that on TV ain't what it is like here on the west side of Chicago. Like, I like that world. That world is different. They ain't shooting on that world. People ain't on the block every night. It ain't gang banging every day. It ain't dope fiends. It ain't pissy hallways. That was a different world. And guess what? At a young age, I said I want that. I know where I was at. I knew. I wasn't raised in it. I didn't see it. But guess what? But the Cosby Show, and I could basically give my whole left arm to Bill Cosby, regardless of what people may say about him. But guess what? He showed the likeness of us being positive. Both of them was professional. He was a professional.
Mhm.
His wife was a professional. He was
Hmm.
raising their kids. And then it showed the growth of the Cosby Show to them going to college.
Hmm.
Then they showed them going to HBCU. What do you think? My whole life, I owe it to Bill Cosby. If I ever met him, I owe it to
HBCU.
him. And so, what Bill Cosby did to me, That's why me and BC talked about this. And that's what we're trying to give to y'all a different world here. That y'all can talk to us. Y'all can ask us questions. Mr. Him probably didn't know. He didn't know. I know what it is. It is hard to be on this side, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't know no better. But I'm pretty sure deep down inside he wants to do better.
That's a fact.
You know?
Just
But we
let
gotta
him.
be his
I
big
would never
brother.
sit up here.
We gotta be his
Okay.
big
I would
brother.
never sit up here. Look, BC and E Money, I
And
would
his
never
big
sit up here
sister.
and I would never sit up here and judge Mr. Him did it because at the end of the day, if he owned this panel, he's coming back for a reason because this ain't his first time on here.
They come almost every night.
This is not his first time. So
No, it's
sometimes
not.
we look at people at where they are right now, but that doesn't mean that's where they're gonna be
No.
tomorrow or
No.
next year.
And
Can
that's
I?
what
You
and
could
see
tweak
this is
it.
what
Can,
this is what we be trying to show. Like it's a difference because somebody said people date on potential, and I get that part, but it's a thin line. It's a thin line because sometimes you do need to date on potential. It's a thin line, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's a all, but sometimes you do have to date on potential because sometimes potential is what you qualify for.
Right.
Like,
Everybody think they
Sometimes
finna get up
because
here.
everybody because the thing is if you want
No.
this if y'all wait, here's what I'm gonna ask you. If you wait to when him gets to where he's
He's on his
making
feet.
120,000 or
Right.
100, that's just
Too
too
late.
simple.
He missed the bus.
Let's just say 90, 80,000.
The
Do you
ones that's
think
with him right now?
do you think he's going to his standards are gonna go up or gonna go down?
His
Right.
bar gonna go through the roof.
It's gonna go
The
crazy.
bar go up.
It's gonna go crazy. Because even right now, what he's asking for really ain't nothing crazy. It's just that what I say is I'm looking at the zero
Yeah,
kids
no.
part, but
If
you
him
know,
come check with us, make money Mondays.
yeah,
We can listen. I've done this in real life. I ain't talking about no social media. In real life, I changed people's life.
yeah,
okay, so
Mhm.
I
I'm on.
changed people's life in real life. Hold on, him. You come see us on Make Money Mondays. You come to us.
facts,
We will help you.
yeah,
Because guess what? By us helping you, we're helping those kids. That's what we really care about at the end of the day.
yeah,
Most definitely.
Because the more we help you, give you the knowledge,
Appreciate that.
tweak a few things in your life, we can show you how to tweak a few things in your life for free, might I add you. That you will be a better man to your kids.
facts. Appreciate that, Teddy.
You know,
Appreciate that, brother.
a lot of us, we look at each other and we down each other. No, we come from nothing.
As well, yeah,
Mhm.
Right.
facts,
Now we
That's
gonna
a
look
fact.
down at another brother, and we know, man,
Right.
listen here. Most of us are one health scare away from being really fucked up.
facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
One health scare.
Mhm.
That's just real reality.
Hell, we seen it when the government shut down and they was focused
It
on
was a
one person,
scramble.
one.
People ain't know how to
Huh?
survive.
What?
It was scrambling.
Boy, it was
We
some.
need each other,
Yes,
y'all.
we do.
At the end of the day, we need each other.
Mhm.
That's a fact.
I would rather him if he get with a woman, he struggle with that woman, and they build each other up. They are
Right.
both building and
Together.
helping each other
Facts.
together. That's the woman he gonna go for the long haul.
That's
Now
true.
he might cheat time too, but his heart is death. I'm just talking to y'all for real. Now everybody could talk on this old space galaxy shit. I'm talking to y'all straight up earthly shit.
Yeah, it's real though.
Hmm.
He can get
He
what he
better bring
wants.
the money home, though.
But see, a lot of people say, I want to deal with a man. That's the perfect I ain't saying he the perfect candidate. Come on
Yeah,
now. I mean,
yeah.
gotta stretch.
No, but he's he's
You know what I
no,
mean,
but
though.
Nah, but
Right.
You did?
Right.
I am a catch though. I
Right.
am a catch. I am a catch.
You a
he
black man.
yeah.
There ain't nothing you can't
Well,
overcome.
I'm gonna say this. He got some good old confidence too, y'all. Now.
You
Listen,
Mhm.
better
listen,
have
listen.
it.
Let me tell you. Listen, listen. Let me
That's
tell
half
you.
of the war.
I came from. I've been on both sides of the fence. All right. Let me just give you a little insight on me. I've been on both sides of the fence. I come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I come from chaos, dysfunction. You know, and
90% of
all
us
that.
do.
I'm saying I come from that. You know what I mean? But I also made it to the other side. I know what financial freedom is like as well. I know what it's like to pick up the phone and go to fly anywhere I want to go and buy anything I want to buy. My kids being happy and they ain't got to worry about nothing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Everything is situated. I also know how that feels as well. You know what I mean? So, you know, like like Unc said, you know what I mean? If she's down for the long haul, she got my heart. Cause that's what I'm about. I'm about longevity. I'm not living for the moment.
No, but you said all you wanted was smacks.
To
Well,
have
he said
fun.
companionship.
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 Yeah, but
Come on, Steph. Let me
no,
say
no,
this
we're,
right
we're
quick,
talking.
Mr. Him did it.
We're
Any
talking.
I
Go
man,
no
ahead,
look,
Nola.
I'm asking. I'm
Go ahead,
asking.
Nola.
Are you all?
Steph,
Are you only
Steph,
asking
Steph,
for
sis.
the
I
sexual
love you, sis.
relationship? Are you
Sis,
really
stop it.
asking for a
Because at
real
the end of the day, a man
companionship?
could come up here and say that he want that, and the right woman come along
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
take his part. I'm telling you.
The
Thanks.
So it
reason,
don't.
But
I
the
let,
don't.
wait, wait.
I
Let me
don't,
say this. Let me say this.
I don't care
Hold on,
what
Okay,
hold
you
on, hold
well,
on,
say.
why
Aaron.
don't you go
The
over there,
difference.
honey,
No,
and
time out.
build
It
him
ain't
But
about
up?
That's
her.
not
I
what
it's
just,
he's
not
I
looking
about
just
her.
for.
It's
Why
not
you
about
Listen,
understand
her.
can't
what
we
hold
he's
on.
want?
saying right
Please, hold on.
now.
No, I got this. I got this. Ladies, y'all have to understand this too. Also, there's a double standard. Men have more time than women. Men's
That's
timetable
true.
is completely different from women's
Right.
timetable. He's
I-
39. He can go get him a 20. Once he get his life together, he can go. He can jump back and go. He could be 45. He can jump back in the pool and go get him a
And be
25 year
back
old.
with a 20-year-old.
yeah.
He can go do that. Women can't go do that,
Unless
Wait,
they
and
wait,
it
look
ain't
like they
wait,
fun.
20 and
wait.
they 50s.
They wait. What'd you
Come on,
say?
y'all.
Can I
But
say something when I get a
Y'all
chance
know
to
what I'm
go
talking
next?
about. Don't tell
y'all know
me
what I'm
as
trying
a
to say.
man you never met a woman that was 50 years old that looked like she was 20.
It don't
I
I
matter
don't
how
have a
she
care.
friend.
look. Can she give him three
That's
I,
because
kids?
that
I
woman
have a
took
Can
friend
care
right
of
she?
now.
herself.
She's
Can that
62.
50-year-old woman give
You
him three
couldn't be able to
kids?
tell. She looks like she's 30.
It don't matter how y'all black people need to get
I
stop this
mean, but
caught
you
up
guys
on this
are
look shit.
very you. I
Can
think
that
that
50 year
men
old
are
woman
very
give her new husband three kids? You
okay.
see what I'm
So
saying? That's
you're
the
basically
difference.
you're talking about biological clock. So you're
It's
saying that
it's everything is a
all men want is a child. I mean, all not saying all men want, but I'm saying every man wants a child with a
Baker
person that
oven.
they with.
what they
Is that
most
what
Baker
you're
I would say
saying?
oven.
most of the time, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Most men,
Majority.
I'm saying most now I can't talk about Pookie and Ray Rays. I ain't talking about Pookie and Ray Rays.
Well,
Understand
I
this.
mean,
I'm talking about
Mister.
high caliber men. Most high caliber men want a legacy that he gonna live, that he gonna leave that bread to, that he could train his young little E money, his young little BC, his
So
young
you're
little
saying after
listen.
a certain age, a woman is it has no even if she has no kids. Let's just say a woman
I'm
lived
not
all her life single, never had any kids, and she's no kids,
Okay, Caramel. Thank you for
she
coming. Thank
can't
you.
turn back the
no
clock. She
kids.
can't you trying to move the goalposts.
Hi,
She can't
Caramel.
turn back the clock of time. Once a woman meets a certain age, she cannot
Is that because
physically,
you think because
listen.
she can't have children, she's no longer valuable?
You not
Can
did
I
I
can
say
I
that?
can I say something,
No, I'm
please?
asking you, what are
That's
you
that's
No.
saying?
a general statement, right? Just say it's
I'm not
general because that's not true. But
Right.
that's a
No, I'm
general
not
statement.
saying that.
no, I'm not.
I'm asking
You
E.
asking me
Are
that.
you
Go ahead.
saying that after a woman meets a certain age where she
No,
can
that's
no
not
longer
what he
have
said.
children?
No, that's not what he
No,
said.
that
That's
everybody
not what he
said
said.
no.
Okay, he said no, and you got see that's the problem with this stuff. Everybody talks over everybody, so I can't
Like
hear,
you
and it's a
do.
lag.
You the
That's
only
Yeah.
good, and
one.
you
You the
You
too.
only one
talk over
talking over
everybody.
Oh
everybody.
y'all be
You the
oh my
one that
god,
talk the
I'll
most
literally
over
sit here and
everyone.
be
She done stayed
quiet.
on too late. She done
I
stayed on
literally
too
sit here
It's
and be
okay,
quiet,
sis.
and I hear
I
everybody
Gracias.
want to answer
talking
a
over
question.
there.
You in your
Everybody.
head, you being
As
delusional
soon as
about
I
that,
open my
girl.
mouth,
I'm
it's
gonna
No,
a
tell
no.
you, you
problem.
being
Look,
delusional.
let,
Just let
let,
it
hey,
go to
that's
me.
all been good fun. Look, I want to answer her question. I want to answer her question. Okay. So Stephanie, your question is, do I think a woman at a certain age is what? What was your question? I want to make sure I'm
See,
clear
you
on it.
couldn't even hear my question because everybody keep talking. My question, and it wasn't a bad question. It was a
Yeah, and
valid
it's
question. My
yes.
question is,
All questions are valid.
do you believe that when a woman reached a certain age where she can no longer produce children, then she's no longer in, like she's no longer valuable in that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are the thoughts on
It's
that?
not that she's not valuable. It's that
How about
she had her
Sir,
entire
I'm
life,
not talking to look,
and
look, I
young
know.
men that want to be
hey, mute up,
successful in
sir.
life and
Sir,
start a
sir,
family. Sorry.
sir, mute up.
Sir,
Mute up. Mute up. Chichi, mute him up for a second.
but
Yeah,
she
I want
posed
to
a
answer your
question to the
question.
host. You
Listen.
gotta be
I was
respectful.
asking a question I mean, that's a good question if you want to ask it, but I was asking the host, like, do you think that when once a woman reaches the point where she can no
Right.
longer have children,
Right.
she's no longer valuable? Or do like, what do
No.
you think about that? Like, is
No.
that
Because
something
so check this out. I'm gonna
that
break it down.
how do you
Okay.
say that she's no longer valuable?
No. She's all women are valuable. All. I'm saying that.
Oh.
All. Now I'm saying if she's looking, she knows that okay, I know I can't have kids, right? I can't give no man no kids. So guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna get around men that are not looking to have kids. She can't be vibing for the guy that's saying that's why it looks kind of awkward when an older woman's dating a younger man. Because if the younger man don't have kids, one day that's gonna come up. So 9 times 10, just say, like I'm 50 years old. Not saying knock on wood. I don't plan on getting divorced with my wife. But anyway, but if I was out there, I know I'm not gonna have any more kids. So that for me, for E Money, that wouldn't be a problem for me on the kid side. Long as she able to travel, have fun, and she gonna please me, we good. But I'm an older man. So guess what that woman gonna have to get? An older man that's gonna think like that in that realm. But a younger guy gonna want a legacy. He ain't worked his whole life. His parents have put him through college just like my sons. He finna graduate with a finance degree. My wife wants some grandbabies out of that. That's how I invest. She wants some grandkids. Me on the other hand, I could give a damn because I know I ain't finna watch no grandkids.
I don't want to change no more diapers. I really don't.
No, I've been over that 16 years ago.
I
I've
don't
been over
look.
that.
I got
So,
two sons
but
grown,
but
and I got a daughter that's going to
but
high school, and I can't wait till she out
right.
my house.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like for a woman that's like in her 40s, she's gonna be looking her primary mate, her primary guy gonna be 40s, 50s, 60s.
Exactly.
So those guys ain't looking to change no diapers either. You get what I'm saying?
I don't even
But
want
you
to talk
got
about it.
some, just say he just now, just say like Mister. Now, just say he start getting the bag at say 45, I'm just
But
saying. And five or he hit 50.
he's
And
talking in
then
majority, people.
I'm talking about majority. But
Not
just say
just, man,
Mister,
you always gonna have some.
he get a woman, a 27-year-old. She ain't never had no kids. And if he ain't got himself cut off, he gonna be like, you know what? I got the bread now.
I
My
can't
other
go back.
kids, my other 5 kids, they grown. I'll start over with this woman. A man can do that. Women can't do that. The men gonna have the flip side of the scale. See, that's
So
why
you're
the
saying
women,
women get the
So Nate,
short end of
so
the
hold on,
stick?
wait. So Nate,
it's not a short end of the stick. Women
come
just
up,
have a.
cause I don't wanna.
I'm just saying when we talking like it's two different it's two different islands, so to speak. Women, y'all have a shorter period of time to get things done than men do. That's just
Okay, but what type
we
of
didn't
things
make
you
these
think we need to
rules.
get done? I don't want no more kids. So
Right,
why
because you
can't
did
I
it in
date
your younger
anybody I want to
years.
date, whether they?
Right. But you did in your younger years.
I didn't. I only got 3 relationships
Yeah,
under my
but see, the
belt.
problem is she's not listening to you
Right.
talking about the majority, the minority.
I'm
She's not
asking
listening.
him.
She's
No, I
only
asked him
going
a
by,
personal
she's
question.
going about herself.
Exactly, but I
Everything that
asked him a
she
personal
He's
answers
question.
not
is
You know,
about
listening
let
to
me
herself.
talk about myself.
anything.
So I
But
answered.
sis, you coming
But
across
no, no,
as
no,
too.
no. I
But
don't
they're not
know
asking you
you.
to have kids or if you want any kids.
I'm
They're
asking
saying
him.
women,
You know what?
but
You're talking over me, and this was a moment that I was
yes,
having a
because that's what
conversation.
you've been doing.
hold
She's
on.
a
because that's what
moderator.
I
you've
have
been
She's a
been
doing.
doing
moderator.
that.
She's our
I have
moderator.
been
She's our. But
quiet.
Stephanie, she's our moderator. Just be respectful to her. That's our
Okay, I
moderator right
wasn't
there.
doing that
But
purposely.
yeah, I understand.
I really
No,
have been
okay.
quiet for I mean, I literally spent a
Now don't
lot of
tell no
time being
stories.
quiet.
Don't tell no stories.
No,
Please don't
sis,
tell no
I'm
stories.
trying to tell you. Out
You
of
No,
lying to
nine,
me?
y'all want me to just shut up. That's the
No,
thing.
no, that's
No,
no,
not
but
we
we
don't
true.
want
want
you
you
to
to just shut up.
understand.
When
It's
We
it's
your
your
want you to
turn,
turn.
yes.
No, we
understand.
just want you to,
We want
you
you to
know,
understand
but
this.
No,
Understand
listen,
that
the
it's
thing
but
not
is,
about
Stephanie,
I
you.
actually
but
have
Stephanie, here's what
something
we want you to
to
do.
talk
You no,
about.
no, Stephanie, stop for a second. Here's what we want you to do. Take a breather.
Right,
Stop.
listening.
No,
Listen to some
because
people
when y'all
talk.
was all talking and
No,
everybody was talking, I was
but
quiet.
no,
And then
Stephanie.
I
When
finally
no,
say
Stephanie,
something, and now it's
Stephanie,
like, shut
because
up, Stephanie.
no, Stephanie, that's not what it was.
No.
Why are you
Stephanie,
taking it like
listen, you taking it the wrong way. It's a conversation being had. In the
Right.
conversation, you talk, I talk. We let people on the panel, another person want to talk, they talk. That's how a conversation happens. But we all take breathers. Like right now, I'm gonna take a breather.
Right.
Boom. Okay. And I'm
I
waiting.
get
And
it.
then who wants to come in then? But you gotta take breathers. But when you keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going, can't nobody get nothing in. But we're not
Yeah, we got
saying that.
another person.
But we're
I
not
didn't do
saying
that though.
ho-
Yes, it
listen,
is.
listen, Stephanie.
Listen,
I
Ask
got
please,
anybody.
you.
sweetheart.
We
I
just
Sweetheart.
want
got
you to
you.
know that they're
Appreciate
not
that,
talking
Latrice.
about
Thank you
you.
so much. But
What we're trying to do is take yourself out of the equation when they're
please,
talking about other
please,
females because it's
please.
not you. That's what we
It's
want you
not
to
just you.
understand.
Yeah,
It's not about you, it's about
right?
the majority. So
majority.
when
We
they're
not.
talking,
It's
you don't have to answer with you.
yeah. This
But
is one of
I
our.
don't. And the reason why I answer with me is because I don't. I can't
But
generalize
that's why you
all
can't
females. I
understand it.
can't say females this
And
and
that's
females
where the
that.
break
I can only
that's where
say
the
what
breakdown
I
is,
would
sis.
accept.
Well,
Right,
hold
but
on.
sis, that's
Hold
where
on.
the
I got a new.
breakdown
Hello,
is.
can I speak?
Hold on.
Cause
Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna bring you in right now. Just
Right.
state your name, your age, and where you calling from, and then I want because I had seen something you had said in the comments. That's why I brought you up. But go ahead.
my name is Nay. I'm
Okay, Nate.
35 and I'm in
Go ahead.
Texas.
Okay, Nate. Well,
Welcome in.
welcome in, and you know what?
Hello.
You get the floor
Look at
because you
yeah.
because
Ain't your next
you
baby
got
mama, brother. Look at
go ahead, go ahead, Nate.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Nate.
You got the floor.
Yeah, go
No, I was just wondering what was the reason that older men can have younger women, but older women cannot have younger men? What was the
ahead. Okay.
reason again?
We don't listen. We do not make up the rules. These rules been in place far longer than all of us on this panel times 20. Men have always done this, and
Mhm.
women have always done it. You know it, I know it, your grandparents know it, they great grandparents know it. Men have always chosen younger women, and younger women have always chosen older men. Y'all saw it, it started in high school. We all saw it in high school. I don't know where y'all from, but yeah, I know the people from
Mhm.
Chicago, we know it. Those
Started in high
guys used to
school.
pull up to those high schools in their
Mm-hmm.
cars,
Yep.
and them
Mm-hmm.
young girls was gone.
Yeah, and we ain't had nothing. We couldn't do
Right.
nothing to get them girls, man. Nothing
Right.
to do, man.
Okay, can I
It's
Right.
speak on
all
that?
Your
So,
Man,
can
fathers
are
no,
you
couldn't
done
man.
That's
speaking? Can
my
I
Leave
speak
boy,
on
these
that?
see?
ladies, man.
Can I speak
No,
on that? Or
for
are you still
real.
talking?
That's my boy.
hold on, Nate. Go ahead. What you saying, Nate? Go ahead.
So you said since the beginning of time, men just
Yes.
always been getting young women, right? So men, right? We're saying men. So these young women, they're really not developed. They're living in their mama and daddy house, and these older men coming down here to these high schools or these wherever they case they may see these young girls and enticing them, and they're thinking young girls want to be, oh, I'm so sophisticated, oh, I'm grown, I'm mature, because that's what a man tells them, right? And every girl wants to be a wife, they want to be a mother, so they believe these dreams. So who really who's the creepo? It sounds like the man, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Nate.
It come off as such.
No, Nate. Nate, I get where you coming from. Like, I'm not saying that you wrong in what you're thinking, but here's what I want you to do. Let's let's not harp so hard on that that scenario that he gave at first when he was talking about the kids coming. I mean, the guy coming to the high school and all that. He was
Right.
just
We talking
using
about
that as
grown.
an
That's
example.
just a quick example.
But if you really think about it, if you look at it, look at the college girl that's coming out of college.
Right.
One, most men, even right now, Mr. Him, he's 38, right? If he went 3 years, or let's say 4 years, he changed his whole everything around, and he's in like a 100,000 plus bracket. He can go down and get this young girl, 27-year-old, straight out of college. And guess what? More times than not, he's going to be more likely to want to do that because when you start getting up in age, people get set in their ways.
Right.
People go through a lot of trauma. It's a whole lot of trauma just in the women that I'm probably sure that Mister done dealt with. He done put trauma in their life. Not trying to say nothing bad about him, but you the only guy up here right now, brother. I'm just saying.
What's all
But
up?
it's
Take
women.
this one right quick.
Yeah,
Just
it's
take
just
this
yeah,
one
it's just women
as an
that
example.
he's even dealt with, that he's given trauma to and added to it, and that next man that comes in, he is not going to want to deal with that if he has the means to not have to.
Right.
Usually, the man that deals with that is somebody that most of the time they have to.
You don't
But
have the
he ain't
options.
got no
So,
options.
so you're telling me, because I got three daughters and three
Yes, ma'am.
sons, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Let's go.
I've been married for 15 years.
Uh-huh.
And so you're telling me my
Yes,
baby
ma'am.
girl
Yes,
who
ma'am.
went to school and all this and stuff, because an older man he done put some women through trauma. Older women have trauma and he got trauma. And he's like, you
No.
know what?
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
go
no, no, no,
find
no,
me
no, no, no,
something
no, 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 no,
younger
no. You
that
missed
ain't
it.
really
No,
messed
you
up and I
missed it.
can train her.
Hold
Stop.
Like
on.
Slow down. Take
I'm
a
not.
breath.
Take a breath. Hold on. You
Because
missed it. You
you
missed
missed
me.
it.
You missed me. Give me a second. Let me just tell you that
Let's break it down.
I'm coming from a guy that has a daughter.
Right.
I'm coming from
Mhm.
a guy that has a daughter now. Please remember this. But you missed me. This guy has it. If Mr. right now, 40, 40, if he'll be like 42, 40, whatever, at that age. I'm not saying that he has trauma or whatever. I say he done put women probably through it, but I don't. But that's not saying he has it. But he's gonna have the means to be able to take care of that 27-year-old, because usually that 27-year-old is looking for somebody to lead her.
Provide.
She's looking for somebody to provide for her, and she's looking for somebody to protect her.
Right.
And she's also going to be looking for guidance as well. Just like that's what most men want to give their women.
What? I am
Most men
35
no
years old, still married
I,
to my husband, still looks
exact
for that, still gets
exact
that and all
and
that.
that's but
There's
but
women
no
that are 35, 32, that his age, that desires marriage, desires the partnership, desires all of that, and will follow a man and will listen to him. And just because she's young, she may not have all the input, because guess what? She hasn't been through life just like him. So
but
she can't see
that's
certain things
and
that
that's
he can already see,
and
that an
that's
older woman done been through, that could see
ex-
and be like, baby,
Right.
hey, I
but
don't think we should do that. Versus the
yeah,
young girl waiting on you just like a kid.
I
Oh,
just
mama,
told
whatever you say.
but Nay, I told a story about that. I told a story about
Listen.
that earlier.
Most men do not. I repeat, do not. Most men don't want to get the girl that's got a lot of trauma. It's got a lot of pushback. Most men want an easy, soft, feminine woman that don't have a lot of baggage. Most men desire a woman with zero kids. Don't Most men do not want to take care of another man's kids.
And I think
Start there.
Miss Nate, I think when you're coming from, and I believe, and
Good
you're
grace.
coming as
A
a
mama,
married
a
woman.
mother.
Yes, a mother, but you're a wife. No, you coming from as a wife as well.
Right.
Because
Yeah, but
as a wife, no, listen,
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you this, as a wife for 15 years,
yes,
and you have been led.
yes.
So yes, you can understand what we're saying, but I promise you, if you were out here on the merry-go-round for 15 years,
Right.
you would not have this same kind of attitude, because you would have to be 9 times out of 10 the breadwinner, because you're the only one in the home. You would have to be the person that led and guided. You would have to be the protection. You would have to be those things for your kids.
That's
well,
right.
you
And
know
on
what
top of that,
15
be the
years is,
nurturer.
though. So you
And,
know what
and
15 years is. I just told you I'm 35, right? So you know
yes,
when me and my husband got married.
yes,
So,
early.
so
Yes.
exactly. So I was the breadwinner at one point in time. Okay, I
Y'all
was the
built
only
together.
one paying
Y'all
bills
built
at one point in
together.
time. He was.
Y'all built
So
to
we went through it.
No, y'all built together.
Together.
But here's what I'm trying to show you is going to be different. If you would have, if you
You
would have,
saying without marriage.
without marriage, and you would have went and had kids at that age, okay? Let's just start there. You
Mm-hmm.
had kids at that age, no marriage, and you are going through
On a
life.
carousel.
You're going
On a
through life,
carousel.
and we meet you right now, and
Right.
you haven't got married.
Right.
You are not going to have this
Outlook.
same outlook on life. I promise you.
You be in
So
this
you're gonna say I'm
relationship
not gonna be
1 year.
optimistic
What's the
about
norm?
this
No,
guy
you
is
would
gonna be okay.
Nay.
no, because Nay, I'm gonna ask you if that's the case, Miss Nay. What is the norm? Do you see these women in the norm getting married on a consistent basis?
Having
No,
kids
they
in
don't want to
wedlock.
get married because if they're going on the merry-go-round for 15 years, obviously they keep on
Nah,
running
they
to
want to be
duds and
married.
duds and duds.
No, they want to be married.
They
Like
are not suitable to be wives.
They want to be married.
They've been on the carousel too long.
It's just that the guy that they listen, by the time they get to that 15-year marker where you are right now, that guy that they're looking for and the guy that they want, they don't qualify for it. I hate to say it like that. And I don't like saying it like that, but it's the truth, which is why I tell the youth, including my daughter, got a window for this. But we
mhm.
got to pick right. We
Of
got to
course,
pick
yeah.
right because that's the most important decision you're going to make in life.
For a woman.
It's not about the job that you get. It's not about your career that you choose to go into. It's who you choose to be with and marry and have kids by.
Yeah. That's the two
And
most
in that
important.
order.
That's the
And that's
two
what we
most
tell our
important
kids too.
And
decisions a
and
woman
the
can make.
best time,
Because
the
she,
best time is when you are apex predator. I mean when you at your apex shape, and that's usually when
you,
you are young. That's usually at the
you,
time
you at your
because
peak.
because
You at your peak.
when you're young, when you are
22 to
young,
27.
when you're young, you usually have the pick of the litter.
Yes.
And I know for a fact a lot of you ladies, I don't care what you done went through or what you done seen or what done happened to you, but if you actually sit back and look, I promise you, you had guys throwing themselves at you in your younger years. They truly were. Just like Miss Nay when and got married, she just was like, you know what, I ain't even gonna she took that. She was like, I ain't even gonna play the game. I'm
Yeah.
getting out early.
Yeah.
My wife did the
Yeah.
same thing. She didn't play the game. She got out early.
My wife, same thing.
E's wife, same thing. Got out the game early.
She was out. She
So
cashed her ticket in.
so what
And ain't look back.
what I'm saying is a lot of women will go through life and be like, oh, it's gonna be a better one. Or oh,
Right.
I'ma always be young. Or
Yeah.
oh, I can
Or
have
my
babies
looks.
at 50. Or oh, it's like,
Right.
all this stuff is possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, and I'm not saying it can't happen.
Right.
I'm talking about the best possibility and the best the best situation for it. That's all.
Okay, so I want to, so you said that it's not the best situation for a woman at her 50s, 30s, 40s to be having a child, but it is for a woman 27 and younger. But for a man to have a child at that age, it's still best for him.
No, here's what I'm gonna tell you. For a man, listen, let me break down for a man. Now, a man, we want a man to go out and get the money, right?
Right. To
Listen,
provide for a family.
to provide for a family. Is that not correct? Is that not what most women want?
A slow walk. A slow
Yeah.
walk
I
Yes.
know.
with her.
Okay, so if that's what most women want, what age do you think men hit their financial stride when they have when they hit that money making peak? What
To
age do
take
you
care
think
of
that
family.
happens to take care of a family? What age do you think that happens at?
Oh, my husband didn't hit that till like 33, 32.
33,
Right.
okay, 33, 34, 35.
Yeah,
When you
everyone
say
above,
around
yeah,
like 30,
33. Yeah,
when
we
you say
just turned
around like
35.
37,
So
38.
Right.
I would say really peak, yeah, 30. Yeah, we on
Okay,
our way
all
up
right. So
there.
That's when you
so
start
we
getting
closer to like we around that 40.
Mm-hmm.
So but hold on. Guess what? Guess what? He ain't got no kids. He ain't got no wife because he was grinding, trying to make a way for himself and his future family that he doesn't have yet.
right.
So guess what? Now it's time.
Now he
His
burnt out.
woman has gotta go. He gotta go back down to get her.
Exactly. He wasn't ready in his 20s.
He wasn't ready. Now, if it was
Or early
because
30s.
most women don't want to build with him at his 20s because he don't have nothing. Most women, not saying you, Miss Nay, because you
Right.
got off. You stopped it. You say, I will build. I will
Right.
build right here and we'll make it work.
Right.
But most women ain't trying to hear that. Most women in their 30s ain't trying to hear no building. Most women in their
Well,
40s right now.
I
I
ain't
had
trying to.
women on this panel talking about what Mr. made and ain't trying to build.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna dismiss them.
They gonna dismiss it and walk right past him and be like, there's no good men.
Right.
So how can we so the man has to go out and get it. So that's why he can come back down and do it. Now when a woman do it, let me explain the woman. Now the woman, she's if she concentrates on the financial side, because that's what's happening in our community. This is something that's happening in our community at a massive rate because us as BLK people, we're telling these little girls to go out here and be independent. Go out here, get your degrees, concentrate on your career,
You don't need no man.
and you don't need a man. And these are things that parents are teaching their daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
And
mostly
guess what?
fathers.
And
Mostly
guess
fathers.
okay,
and
all right.
it's a miss. It's a
I'm not
mistake.
saying which one or whatever.
Ain't no right or wrong.
But listen. What I am saying is, what happens is she tries to do the same thing. I just gave you the scenario for the man, and wait until she's 38, and
In
now
her
she's
career.
trying to find in her career. She has the money. She has all the money. She has the money to do whatever. But now she's trying to find a companion.
Mr. Right.
So now, is she going down? Because we all know if she go down, 9 times out of 10, she's going to be making more than him. And
And
we
that
all
don't
know,
work.
and
That
we
don't
all
work.
know,
We know that don't work.
women want somebody that usually can provide and protect.
Right.
So we can't go down. So we got to go up now.
What's that word called? What's that word called? Most women want what's that high not what's the word, y'all?
You said high value.
No, not high
No,
value.
no.
It start with a P, I think. What? Somebody say it again?
Prominence,
Porosity? No, that's
Huh?
porosity.
Yeah. What? Say it again. No, when women want a man that makes more money than them. What's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Y'all know
I
the
can't think
word?
of that right now. I know exactly what you're
But
talking about.
you
but
said
they
you said a man that makes more money than a woman.
a
What
woman
the
wants a
key
man that
word
makes more
is
money than her.
It's
Well, yeah, because she wants
hypergamy.
to feel secure, but then
No,
also
not that ain't the
no,
word.
no.
It's
He's looking
hypergamy.
for a particular
Hypergamy.
word.
Most
Prominence.
women have hypergamy.
I said
Most women are
prominence.
just wired for hypergamy, correct? Am I right, ladies?
Hypergamy means okay. Look, I'm
they
gonna
want a man with more money. That's what you're saying. But
Right.
most women, all women, especially like those young girls, they want security. They say,
Exactly.
okay, because that's what their mom and dad tells them. Like my
Right.
daughter, she's 11 years old, so I'm focused on telling her about, taking her time with herself and, working, fixing on her fitness and
Right.
all that, and cultivating her dreams, what she wants to do, what she likes to do, who
Right.
she is. We don't really have the talks about
Right. She ain't
boys
ready
yet.
yet.
You know
No,
what
she
I'm
ain't ready
saying?
She
yet.
ain't ready yet, but here's what I'm saying. Like
well, I
even
had
like I
them
said,
talks with her.
even with my daughter, I tell her, well, what do you want out of life? My daughter don't want. She's willing to build. She say I'm willing to build that because I wanna be able to say certain things and all this. I'm like, okay, well, you gonna have to build. You gotta build because I'm telling you right now, the guy that you would want, the guy that you would be looking at and trying to deal with that he's in his higher years.
Okay, well, what do you think about this? I would say this. And I would say, um, basically, you might not understand what I'm saying, but I will say it anyway. What if like you tell your child you're teaching your child things like that, and that's okay. But what if you tell your child something, and I just really just lost my train of thought because somebody interrupted me, not on this panel, in my house. In my house, somebody
No, you
interrupted.
fine.
But why you
Why
But
you
I'm
thinking?
I know what I was
okay?
about to say.
Okay,
Okay,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I
She
was
want
I was gonna say, basically, when you're thinking think about it, do you teach your child how to treat a man and how to treat a woman? Do you
Yeah.
lead by example?
Yes. Here's here's how you do that. But here's how you do that.
You can,
Uh,
but you can't.
no, but here's how you do it. The number one way to do it. It's the number one way. And that's why with the everyday spectrum talking about marriage and family. Because you kids do what they see.
Exactly.
It's not
And
what you
that's why
tell
I asked
them.
that question
Yeah,
because I
it's
wanted
not what you
people to understand
Right.
me.
no, I get it.
But
But
people are going to imitate where they come from.
and
So
that's a bingo a
if
mingo.
I come from a house there were no men, correct?
Mm,
So it's just all
okay.
women. So you
Yeah.
got strong women.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I got married a couple of times. But my kids, I made sure that regardless of anything, no man wants a dirty trifling girl. I don't care which of the you're gonna need how to cook for yourself and clean for yourself. And it's not, yeah, security is cool, but you don't have to have a whole table or half a table. Come with something. It's called about building. Every woman now wants somebody that's already built.
There you go.
That
There
that
you
that's
go.
Kiki,
Everybody
that's just
hold
been.
on,
impossible.
hold on,
It's
time
Hold
out,
just
on.
time out,
Hold
impossible.
on,
hold on,
guys.
hold on,
Keep
time out,
Miss
time out.
Kiki.
Hold on,
Hold
Nate,
on.
hold
Yeah,
on, Nate, Miss Kiki. I
yeah,
know you just came in on our show.
yeah.
Now, everybody on our panel, you have to introduce yourself. Please
Oh, I'm
tell us
sorry.
your
I'm
name,
Kiki.
your age, city, or state you're calling from.
I'm Kiki. I'm 49, and I live in North Carolina.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank you.
you. Now, go ahead with your point. Go ahead
Welcome.
and finish your point.
We have one
Okay,
more person.
Huh?
Oh, we
Who
got
else?
another one. Who else?
We
Who
have
else?
one more person. Sunshine.
Okay. Go
Where you
ahead.
at,
What
Sunshine?
about
And,
Manny?
My
and Manny.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Manny.
Manny and
Many
I
Sunshine.
thought
been your
that was
Oh,
baby.
okay.
Monty.
Okay,
Yeah.
go Manny first, and then Sunshine. You go next.
It's Monty.
Sunshine is choke. Sunshine is choke. Y'all do
Oh,
not pay
dang, I
attention.
forgot. You keep
Oh,
messing
Y'all
me
do
Oh,
up,
not
girl.
paying
I'm sorry.
attention.
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
sorry.
Manny,
I just
Manny,
forgot
go
you
ahead.
said that.
Okay,
Okay,
Manny.
I'm Monty. I'm 30 and I'm in Chicago.
Okay.
Oh, shot time again. Okay, what's up, Chicago?
what's up?
Man, how them tiny beefs looking,
Welcome
man?
in,
Huh? I
guys.
miss them. I miss it. I miss the tiny beef dip
The French
with some
dip.
with no with some hot peppers
I
and
had
some
home with
cheese.
a hoagie. I had home with a hoagie today.
Stop it! You're making me
I
hungry.
had
Don't do that.
111
Stop.
right
Okay,
there.
okay, okay. For all my
I had
Chicago
extra
people,
peppers and
stop
I
it.
had
Stop. Why you
man,
doing this?
come
Stop.
home, come
Stop.
home. I
Stop.
Welcome,
waited a
females.
whole hour
Welcome.
for that.
Stop. Don't make me catch a flight. I'll be in first class tomorrow.
I
Don't do it.
no, all
Don't
you got
do
to
it.
do is let me know you coming. I'll order it for you, and it'll be ready when you get in. By the time you get here.
I already know. I
Yeah,
already
that
He's a
know.
That
French
But
look,
married
dip.
man,
you
lady.
can't
No,
stay
you
home with
better
a
not.
hoagie.
You better not do that, man.
Everybody know home with a
But
hoagie.
now, but now here's what.
yeah,
Get
Now,
your
now, hold
daily
on,
heartbeat. Tap the
hold on.
screen.
Yeah, thank
Yep,
you,
we are.
thank you.
I already did a whole lot
So,
tonight, y'all.
so,
I done spent my
Miss,
bread.
Miss, Miss Kiki, what were you finished
Yeah.
saying? What you were saying? Because I
yeah.
didn't want to.
So I guess I've lived on
Thank you.
both
Oh, thank
perspectives.
you, New York.
I got married when I was young, and
Okay,
I was married for 13 years. But
exactly.
however, we grew apart because I wanted more and he wanted to stay complacent. And
Mm.
sometimes that
Mm.
doesn't work when you
Did
have
y'all have
a
kids?
person that's. We had one kid together. I already had a kid prior. Um,
Oh,
That hurt me
yeah,
so
I was
much.
young. I was young. Don't let me. I was a wild girl.
what's
Don't let
But
young?
you, but you hurt
I
me
was I
because
was 16 when I had my first daughter, and then I was 18 when I had my second. I went to
Wow.
college and everything, and
When
finished
did you
and
get
all that
married?
good stuff.
yeah. What year?
Yeah, I did.
What age were you
I
when you
got
got
married
married?
like 18.
Okay, at 18.
You got
Yeah.
married at 18.
I got married at
Hmm.
18
So
too.
the second kid's father, you married him?
Yes.
Okay.
How many kids do you have in total?
Two.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
27,
So,
25.
okay. So I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
Here's what I want. Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I just gotta know.
Um,
With him being not a go getter, like you say,
mm-hmm.
was that
Yeah.
the only reason why you left him?
Yeah. It was. I
Oh
mean,
my.
he did some other things too. But if I'm doing a lot and I'm trying, and you're doing You
Bare
cheating and
minimum.
this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? And bare minimum. And this is the thing. When I leave something, I'm gonna try everything. We can live apart, we can be together, we can date again, we can go to counseling. You can have a free time and think if you need to check and see what you want and come back. But once I've exhausted all of those problems and avenues, I'm out. Because then I never like to go woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Oh gosh.
So
Now
What
when I
about the kids?
when
What about the kids?
what about them?
What
I,
about
I,
them?
I
she said, "What about him?" She said, "F them
let,
kids.
Right.
F them
let me
kids.
tell
It's
you
about my
something,
happiness. It's about
She
my
ain't say
happiness."
that, y'all. Don't put that in her
I,
mouth. I don't think that's what she was
what
saying.
what I'm saying is that your kids will adapt to your feelings and your happiness. I never dogged their dad. I never did child support because I don't like people in my business. But I allowed them as they grow up, found out who he was on their own. If he
I
didn't,
said that earlier.
my thing is, they grow. You can send me t-shirts, socks, and drawers and a coat. Summer, winter,
You,
fall, whatever.
I
I'm not gonna
agree,
call him bad,
but
but I
I want.
allow you to see them as much. But I have to move on with my growth if you don't want to achieve nothing in life. I'm not gonna take care of nobody. I don't take care of grown people.
Can I ask you
I'm
this,
a.
Kiki?
Yeah,
Okay, so you left him, right? Because he wasn't growing. So when you left him, did you grow to where you want to go? Did you get
I got
everything that you wanted?
actually. I'll say this. Once that happened, God opened a whole bunch of doors. I got a promotion. I moved better. I did so much things. Doors open for me that I felt like
I
didn't
saw
open
that.
when I was staying with him
Y'all
because
better
I was
stop
taking
whooping
and
these
I
hoes.
realized how much money I was saving instead of taking. It's like I had 3 kids, at some
Mm.
point. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So, and we grew apart. Now, my second marriage shouldn't have did that. That was just, child, I don't know what that was.
Chi
But
Chi, move.
in this,
Wait,
Wait,
wait.
how
Time
many
out. Chi
times you
Chi.
been married?
this
Chi
is
I
Chi.
my
was with you
third. This
Move
for
is
a
this
my
second.
slow.
third. This is
He
my
said a few
third. This is my
times.
third.
You been
Third,
married three
three.
times. You
This,
ain't learned your
this.
lesson the first time.
Oh,
So let me
Stephanie,
tell
now
you
wait a
this.
minute.
So no.
No,
It's
it's the
okay.
it's.
Look,
It, I'm not messing
I'm
with
a,
her.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
asking.
no. And I'm not offended. So I'll say this. I was a
Wait,
wild girl.
wait
Like
a minute.
I
You see, you
was
got
a
married three
wild.
times. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait.
3 times. I was
You
married
got
for
it.
Three.
Wait, wait,
13
wait. Slow
years.
down. Slow down. Sister, slow
I was
down.
married
Take a
for
breath.
13 years,
Take a
8 years, and
sister.
this a year.
Sister. Can you hear me, baby?
Yeah.
Can you hear me,
Go
sweetheart?
ahead. Go ahead.
Take a deep breath. We got
Yeah.
you have to slow walk this because you kind of threw a fastball out there.
Go
You
ahead.
got married 3 times?
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Tell us about
Yeah.
this. God. Wait a
So
minute.
wait, did anybody cheat on you? Is that why you left?
Yeah. The first
Oh,
one did real bad.
Okay.
okay. Now that the
And how
first
long was that marriage?
was that the 18
13.
year old? Was that the 18 year
Yes.
old?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 49.
Okay, so we the same age. Okay.
So so
That's
Mhm.
a
so
lot.
so the 18 he was 8 y'all were 18 when y'all got married the first one.
No, he was older than me. He was 22, 23.
Okay. Okay, and he's the one that cheated on you in the 13-year marriage.
Yes.
What
See,
what
And he
year did
was
he
incomplacent too.
Yeah, well what
Yes.
oh my
I know you
gosh.
picked that up, didn't you? We know y'all didn't pick that up.
Yes.
You picked that up real
She
quick.
picked
Yes.
that up fast.
Oh,
Yes.
you
Well,
caught that one.
Yes.
he's
And he's like,
incomplacent.
what about
Well,
that?
I'm glad
Yes.
I asked the question.
I
Now,
know.
Yes.
no,
So
now,
wait,
now,
let's slow walk
no,
it.
hold on. Now, so he cheated. What
Yes,
year
he
did he
did.
cheat
And
on
got
you
some
in?
he cheated a lot and got somebody pregnant.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that pregnancy would have got me out the door.
And
Oh,
that's what it was.
I
I
don't know. I
always
could
say
might do
I'm
some
not playing
cheating, but that
stepmama to no
pregnancy
kids
right
he
there,
had already.
that baby, that
It was
collateral.
no yeah, it was no my I'll say this, my first marriage, I was a really good girl.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
really?
oh, really?
Yo.
No,
When
she
he did
probably
do that. Yeah,
was.
I really was.
Really?
I
Men
really
at
was.
that age are
No,
not
I
like
was.
like
And then
Mr. Man over there. He wasn't looking
so
for it.
so
Miss
This
ain't
ain't
did
my
nothing
said
to
nothing.
nobody. He ain't did
No,
He
Word.
nothing.
ain't said nothing to
he's
oh
not
nobody.
ready for
I'm
marriage.
gonna take accountability, whoever said that. Just hold on tight.
Okay,
I ain't never saying that nothing was. I had to grow up either. Like I said before I married him,
girl.
I was a wild girl. I never said that I was innocent, but I never cheated during my marriage. I can say that.
Well,
However,
what was the wild stuff?
No,
I
hell
was, I,
no. We ain't going to
And
the wild
and
stuff.
well,
No,
I
because
was,
you're gonna get
I
off.
was,
We gonna.
I was a, no, I was a stripper. I was a stripper for
Oh,
like 8 years.
oh,
Yeah.
nice, get deeper.
see,
Hey,
you
Look.
see how
Oh, she was a
she just
midnight
threw it.
ballerina.
Oh
She
Lord,
just
just say
slid
you
that
was
in
a
there.
ballerina.
Midnight
A ball? No,
ballerina.
she wasn't no ballerina.
Yeah, I love.
She
You
she
can call
drop
it
it on
whatever
the
you
floor.
like. Yeah, yeah. It paid for my
Slid
education
that
in my
right on
first
in there,
house.
y'all. What you got to say to that,
Yeah.
Nay? Nay, what you gonna
Oh,
say to that?
and so okay, wait a minute. So that 13 years you was with him,
Wait
you
a
was the
minute.
midnight ballerina, and you was making that money. That's where you got the promotion from?
No,
Oh shit!
before I met him, I danced. He actually stopped me from dancing, and then I worked.
Look
But
at
you
shit.
know
She
when
done
you
cover
have a
herself up.
when
I'm
you have a
confused. I'm
person
confused.
who
She done
I'm
covered.
confused. I'm confused a
first I
little
went to
bit.
college when I was 16.
Wait, pause.
Go ahead.
Pause. Yeah, that's why I think somebody else
No,
with me on that.
Look
Cause
at
no.
us.
So
I'm
I left
sorry.
home.
whoever in the comments just wrote that.
I left home when I was 15, so
I
I was
like
dancing
Chi.
way
Okay,
earlier.
Like
all
the
right, we
tea.
don't.
That
I think
that's my good eye.
we at
It's almost
that
4
thing
o'clock.
again.
Can we
Yeah,
let her
It's
get
Yeah.
her
only
story
2:30.
out?
okay, never mind.
Hold on, y'all.
So she
Everybody
left
cutting
home
this
at
lady off.
15. She had her first baby at 16, and you got married
Yeah.
at 18. That's where you was at.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, wait. So
That's where I
you
was
start
at.
you had a first kid when you were
Stephanie.
16, and you got married at 18. Okay.
Mhm.
No, I was
Mhm.
hearing an echo.
Right.
Yeah, I
So who was
did.
that? Who was that music in the
That's
background?
Kiki.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
turn it down.
Kiki, yeah, please turn it down. Come on now.
Oh.
We're on a
I
live
know it's
show.
early in the
Oh,
morning. You jamming.
Kiki ready to
She ready to pop it
she
out
ready to
now
pop it
again.
up right
She
now.
thinks
She
she
better
still
come out of
got it. It's
retirement.
over with, sister.
Let me tell you, life is
Sister.
too short.
Kiki about to
What
come
I
out of
do know is
retirement
this.
on
I
y'all,
don't,
boy.
if I had to. Listen,
No,
let me
no,
explain something
no,
to
we
you.
will not.
Let me, yeah, I'm a, let me, I love the righteousness people of who they think they are or whatever. But let me say, life is life. People live a up and down life. You can change your life whether you was this or that. You learn how to be something. I never was taught a lot of things. I had to learn a lot of things on my own. My mom,
Mm-hmm.
we were not close. I don't know my dad. So you can't blame my grandmother raised me. She did the best she could. So
But
what I'm
she could.
saying is after all of those things, my girls, I want to make sure that they were nothing like me. I never wanted my girls to have to sell their soul to the devil. And what I mean is I wanted them to find a dad for their kids. They didn't have to settle for. Like my daughter in the military, my other daughter a nurse. They both went to school. I made sure they both had a house at 21. I made sure they didn't have to do anything that their mother may have been ashamed of in any part of her life that they had to do. So it's called breaking cycles. So just because you could get married young or old, it's going to be still something that you feel that you miss. But when you have children, you look at like, wow, I don't want them not to have a relationship with me like I didn't have with my mama. It's up to you to break the cycle. So it doesn't matter what I did or whoever don't like it or how many times I did or didn't get married. What I'm not going to do is stay in something that I don't have my peace
Now,
And I
whether I
agree
have
with that.
money or not no money. So
okay,
when
now,
I tell my kids is my daughter got married young, great. But I did tell my kids, live your life before you do that. If you want to take a time to have a
Mm.
whole phase, knock yourself out, sister.
no,
By the
Oh
time you get
wow, no
listen to
no,
ma'am.
me and listen
no.
to me. No, 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 no,
You
no. Listen to
lost.
me. Your children, let me tell you something. I put
You
my
lost
girls
me at
on
that
birth
one.
control or I can lose you because it's just an opinion, right? And but my whole thing is your kids the more opportunity, the more freedom I gave my kids, the less they did. You understand?
I
It's a
agree with
mind
that.
game. It's
I
a
agree with that.
manipulation game. They
But here's
never did it. But when you
but here's
talk to
my
them in the street code that they know, they be like, "Oh my God, like you want to do this? This is the consequences." I tell my girls, whether you're a good girl or a bad girl, they're gonna talk about you anyway. You have to choose what you know how to tolerate and what you can accept.
but
That's
my
your
thing is
responsibility.
but here's my thing though. Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you're telling like right now, this is the problem with our community, be honest with you.
Right.
That kind of advice. Because
Yeah.
when you telling your little girl
I have a whole
Hey,
phase.
look here. No, not even that
I didn't
part.
say
I
it
think she
like
was just
that,
being
y'all.
funny.
God
I think she
damn.
was just
Yeah,
being
I'm just
funny.
saying,
No,
like,
that's
live
not the
your
part.
life,
But see,
travel,
no, 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 no,
date.
no, 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 no. But
Hold
that's
on.
Just
not.
don't
That's
settle for something
y'all.
because it looks good
No,
right
We ain't
then and
talking
no.
there
about
for
I ain't
settling.
money.
talking about settling. Because when she young, just like you, when you were young, you got the pick of the litter. You had to pick. You got the pick of the litter. That's why you got. That's why you got. That's why you was able to get pregnant at
Right.
17, which is why you was able to get married at 18 still, because you still had your youth
Hmm.
and you got picked. But
Yeah,
as you
but
get
youth,
older, listen, as you get older,
uh-huh.
it gets harder. It gets
It
harder.
really doesn't. It's
It
up to
really.
you.
It listen. No, it do. It do.
Okay.
Because the reason I'm talking in majority. I'm talking in the majority.
Well, my
I'm not
mama
talking
was
about in the.
62 when she
I'm not.
got married
My
again.
mama got married at 50 something again
What
too.
that got to
But
do with
that
the cup
don't
of tea in
mean
China?
nothing.
My parents taught me the
No,
same
That's
thing
not the
though.
that's
Live
not
your
the
life
majority.
first.
Okay, let me ask you this. Your parents taught you what?
Live your
live
life
your life
first. You
first.
know,
Okay,
get
live
in
your life
alignment
first.
with
Your parents.
yourself.
Okay, now guess what? Here's what I want to ask y'all. I want everybody that's still married on this panel to please go in the chat and put a one in there because I know y'all ain't gonna come on camera and raise your hand. Hold on, real quiet.
You
Hold on.
said they're still
Yes,
married.
yes, in the chat. They're
Cam
still
up.
in the chat.
Cam
In
up.
the chat. Go
Cam up.
ahead. Put one in the chat if you still married.
All right.
Let me see how long I gotta wait before everything come in.
Or cam up and put a one up.
Okay. All right. So I think we done. Okay, Miss uh Books. Books is in the chat. And this is okay.
Nay,
Okay.
Sugarfoot,
Okay,
Chi
so
Chi.
okay. All right. So we got Nay, we got Sugarfoot, we got
Books. Books.
Books,
Bad.
and we got Miss Kiki, you still married? And I think that's it,
Duchess.
right?
Kiki still
Dutch
married?
Duchess
is,
I say Kiki.
I know, but Dutch is in the chat.
is
Oh, Dutch
married
too.
too.
Okay. Miss Kiki, you there?
Yeah, she's on mute, but she said
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so how long has this marriage been right now?
A year.
Our anniversary was just March the 3rd. We were
Okay.
been together for 5 years.
Okay, so you've
I'll
been
say
married for
this.
5 years.
But
Okay.
she
No,
said
we've been
together,
together for
married for
5 years.
one.
We've been married for a year. Yeah.
Wait.
Y'all don't be
Okay,
lucky.
you'll be married for a year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Married for a year. All right. And the one that made the comment was Miss Manny. Was it Manny?
Me,
Yeah,
Imani.
okay. Now listen. Now, here's my thing. When you taught that and you're how old?
I'm 30.
Okay, and you're 30.
Hmm.
Now, do you want to be married?
Yes.
Okay, see, here's my thing. Now, you shorten that time. Do you have kids already?
No, I do not.
And you don't have kids. And you probably want kids, correct?
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, man. Do you want to
I feel like
you
you're
want to
shaving her.
like we did Mister? Do you want to participate in Build a Bear because you are single?
I would do it. I just, it's dark in here, so like not right
Turn the
now.
light
But I
on.
would do it.
Turn the
Mm,
light on. You have to cam up. You have to cam up.
Yeah.
And we'll
we
ask
could
you
do
the
it
questions.
another day. We could do it
Okay.
another day. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
because you
fine.
got a camera.
All
All
right.
right,
Yeah.
cool. But what I'm saying is, so because you 30,
Yeah.
and it's like I get having your fun time, and I don't disagree with when you go off to college, have a little fun. But
Hmm.
usually in other communities, I promise y'all, in other communities, that is not what they're telling their women. That's not what they're telling their daughters. I promise you. These
And they
daughters in
not.
other communities are getting out of
But a
college
lot of
and
women are
they're
fucking
about to jump
miserable.
into marriage.
But I don't
Be-
really, I don't know. I just saw my parents and I kind of saw a beautiful marriage. So I don't know. I just feel like I'm on the right path. And the fact that it is harder just means I will get somebody more in alignment
Now, let
with
me
me.
ask you another question. When your parents got together, do you know how old they were?
They were 30. They had us,
They were
they had
30.
me at 33.
They
Hmm.
had you at 33 and they got together at 30. Did they have any
Other
were they uh,
kids.
were they ever married before?
No.
No. Did they have any other kids?
My daddy did. He had 2 kids in college.
Mm,
Ah,
okay.
And your mother didn't, correct?
No, my mother didn't.
And so your mother was 32. Your mother was 30 as well.
They were the same age. Yeah.
Okay, they're the same age. Okay, all right, cool.
And then
So-
my grandmother had my mother at 40. So it's like the women in our family seem to wait a little longer. I don't know. It's just been.
Now, do you think that's a do you think that's how would you do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think personally, since I thought I would get married when I was 22, I'm really glad that it did not happen because I feel like after my frontal lobe developed, I feel like I'm a totally different person.
Yo,
And I
what?
feel like
Frontal lobe.
How
frontal
y'all be trying
lobe.
to slide things in there? Y'all just y'all
They
think
be
y'all
taking
quick.
words and
Y'all
running
think
with it.
y'all quick. Y'all think y'all quick. But I be catching
Real.
on.
I
be
like how you
listening.
put that, Money.
For real, I just feel like I'm totally different, and as I've grown, I think that I'll get somebody more in alignment. And the divorce rate's too high to be sitting up playing,
No,
getting married too
The
early.
marriage rate is too low.
the marriage rate is too low.
I
Not
said the divorce rates.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the
But
marriage rate is too low.
Why
what
you think
y'all
that?
listen?
No, do the number. The number says
It's
it.
26.
Yeah, and then
We
this is
getting married at a 28% rate.
Now,
a lot
check
of
it out.
people don't want to get married, Money.
What's her name?
And we at the
Man,
bottom. We at
man,
the bottom. We're at last place. Last place for marriage.
man. Do you? Let me ask you something. When do you think? Real talk. I kind of really wanted to build a bet with you because, okay, this. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. The guy that you desire,
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask you one question. What income?
How much he make?
80 plus.
80 plus. Now, do you think you stand a chance to get that guy that makes 80 plus now before you hit 31? Do you think the longer you wait that number can still hold up?
Yeah. I mean,
You believe
when
that?
you're in those circles, you kind of just see it. So it's not like in the back of your mind that it's not happening.
What circles?
Well, she probably listen. Hold
Like
on.
coworkers and
Let's walk
friend
it down.
groups,
Friend groups and all that.
coworkers. It's
So
just
wait,
like you
hold on.
see it, everybody around your age frame.
Are they getting married?
Yeah, people get married around 30, 32, 33, 28, 29. It's
Okay,
like 28
so
to
I'm gonna ask you
32.
this. Here's what I'm gonna ask you. Do you have more
Nola, talk to this
single?
young
Do you
sister.
have more single people in your life, or do you have more married people in your life right now? As in far as friend group.
Friend group, I have 3 friends, one married, one is not married. The other is she's into women, so I mean, I don't know if they're going to be doing that.
Okay, so all right, so that don't count. So you 50.
Yeah.
So you 50-50 on that.
Yeah.
Now, what I get, what I understand about you is
What about his friend
you
group?
have seen you've seen a parent. You grew up in a 2-parent household, correct?
Correct.
So I'm almost certain you probably grew up in a decent area
Mhm.
and you went to school and a lot of your friends had their moms and dads too, right?
Not really. I mean, it's 50-50.
Are you
It's about 50-50.
are you a college grad?
Yes.
Yeah.
What school did you attend?
I'm Georgia Southern. I'm from Georgia originally.
Oh,
No,
Georgia
she went to
Southern.
your
Mhm.
My son finna graduate from Georgia Southern in
Okay.
May. Finance degree. What's your degree in?
Biology.
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm a scientist. I was in the lab.
And you probably make. Did you hit the 6 figures yet, or no?
I just hit 6 figures this year.
Yeah.
See, that's gonna be a problem. I'm telling you, ladies.
Excuse me, who said they got the 6 figures?
Money.
Miami.
Money,
Just
can I
got
borrow?
there.
Money,
Who
can I
said
borrow
that?
30? Can I borrow 30?
Tax season ain't nice.
I just I need to get another bag of crawfish right quick. That's all I need.
So cute.
Listen, I done decorate my whole kitchen on the live.
I like how she took that hat.
God damn it!
It's 101. You see that Leo on this 101.
I
I
see.
love.
But yeah,
I
I'm gonna
love
send you that
all
cash
y'all.
app, okay, Money?
Okay.
All right, cousin.
Hold on. Before I
right,
start
cousin.
cooking, hold on, hold on, hold on. We gotta get this. Hold on, God, damn it. We looking at y'all on the big screen too, so So it's like, oh my God. Listen,
That was
listen.
too funny.
That was funny as
Oh
hell.
my god.
But look,
I wasn't ready.
check this
Right
out.
so low.
Check this out. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, go ahead.
We need to
Yeah.
pull all y'all back
Go
together.
ahead, bring it
So
back.
listen.
I'm going on mute.
Hey, look, I need everybody to tap their screens. I need y'all to share the live. Oh my God. I didn't know what time it was. Oh my
Drink
God.
so low.
And
So
get your
listen.
daily heartbeat.
Yes, y'all got to do that.
Oh shit.
If y'all can, please
Oh,
give the
I didn't
channel.
know what
We
time
need,
it was either. Oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
look here.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I was giving you the
Son.
eye
yeah.
and
We got
told
to go
you
home.
Boy.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Okay, look
time.
here.
Somebody just
Hey,
Jeez.
joined.
subscribe to Everyday
Yeah,
Spectrum.
please.
We are on YouTube as well.
Golly.
So if you want to look at
Hold
some
on.
of our all y'all new people, if you want to look at some of our past shows, you can what the
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
We just wasting time now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The gifts
All right,
have
look.
dried all the way
Listen.
up.
Listen.
The shares have dried all the way
Hey,
up.
listen.
Y'all
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
shared it.
Yeah. So
Y'all,
look. No,
yeah,
E, listen. Here's what I'm gonna do.
yeah.
I'm gonna give everybody. I'm gonna give everybody time. I'm gonna put a minute on the clock for everybody. Y'all can give y'all final thoughts, and we gonna wrap it up for
Yeah,
tonight.
we're gonna shut
Yeah,
this
we're gonna
down.
wrap it up for tonight. I
Yeah,
didn't
we
know
got.
what
Yeah,
time. I didn't even
yeah,
know it was late.
yeah. God
So
got us.
yeah,
Again
they
tonight.
did. They got. I
Oh
wasn't
my
even paying
God.
attention. Y'all
Chi
gave us,
Chi.
but it was because y'all gave us such
Where
good
you at, Chi
conversation
Chi?
tonight.
Chi
Y'all
Chi
gave
Chi
us
Chi
such good
because I gave
conversation.
you the eye and I said it's three
Y'all was
o'clock.
super. Y'all was
You said
super.
when, Chi Chi? We didn't hear you. You
Yes,
supposed to
I
tell
gave you the
everybody to
eye
mute
and I
up.
said it's three
She
o'clock.
Hey,
did. She
I
gave
hey,
the
I
eye.
can
She
vouch
I
gave
for
do
that
that
too.
remember
hey,
him
I
saying
She
it was
understand.
a
said it
good
too.
No,
eye.
I
But
no,
heard
it was
too.
it was
no. You supposed to
I
got
I
it
did.
too.
heard her too.
What is
I
She
heard
she
her
been
too.
saying it. She been saying it.
She
She
had
been saying
y'all
it.
supposed to
Y'all
stop
been
He
us.
said her
y'all.
yeah.
good
I was
eye.
just
She was
No,
telling
like,
I
y'all
But
didn't
look,
hear
definitely,
it.
I definitely heard her say it. That's why I muted up when she said that because I knew
yeah,
y'all was about to end this show. But I
yeah,
guess y'all wanted to keep going.
no,
No, we didn't
no,
want to keep
no,
going.
we didn't.
The story just kind of got
They
good.
got good. Y'all gave us
Yeah.
great conversation today, and
Yes.
it was super peaceful for the most
I
part.
had so
You
many
guys,
so many questions,
hold
and I
on, wait,
muted myself
wait,
because of that.
and
Come back to see
I
us.
want to say,
We'll
I
do
Thank
want
it
to
you,
say,
again.
Sugar Pro.
You're welcome,
appreciate it.
baby.
Oh my guys, I appreciate it.
I've actually been off mute this whole time,
But
and I'm proud of
Hold on.
myself.
Yeah, we
Okay,
hey,
thank
proud of
you.
and
you
guess
too.
what?
I
We
am
proud.
so
We we
proud of
Okay, thank
myself.
you.
we proud of
All
you
y'all
too.
can, all
We
y'all
very
can go
proud
on
of
mute.
you.
But
Listen,
listen, here's what we're gonna do.
y'all can go
I'm
on
gonna
mute and
start
go to
from.
sleep.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start from the bottom because I'm
Yes.
gonna give it to Stephanie first,
Right.
and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna work my way
Wait,
around,
Y'all got 1 minute.
and y'all got 1 minute. He gonna put
Stephanie
the
going
timer
first.
on.
I don't know
And
what to say. I think
I'm
that
saying
we
it's
just
only
need to
it's
say
if you
good
don't
It's
have
night
a
to
nothing,
each
it's
closing
your
other.
closing.
statement.
It's your closing. If you
It's a
got if you ain't
closing
got a
good night.
closing,
That's
it's
okay.
cool.
Good night is good.
Yeah,
I,
Yes,
I
good
it's
night
cool.
is
just,
very good.
I
Yeah,
mean, we all got to go to work tomorrow, and I just
Yes.
yeah.
want everybody to say good night.
I
It
don't
was
have to go to
very
work.
nice, connecting
Well,
with
I like to
people.
give because I don't want to just cancel anybody because somebody might have something they want to tell people. They want to tell somebody about what they do. I want
Okay.
to give that opportunity. That's why I do this. I do it 1 minute.
I only
Everybody
ask
at the end.
questions when they asked of me.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. That's
All
cool.
right,
All
thank
right.
you.
Go ahead. Thank
That's
you.
just me.
Appreciate you, Stephanie, for
But
coming
yeah,
in.
if you,
We appreciate.
I wanted to come in and show love because
Yeah.
you guys really have a positive vibe, and I can really say this is one of my favorite panels that I actually entertain, because it's positive energy. We talk about real topics. We also talk about controversy stuff, and everybody has a say. And I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna say good night, Miss Chi
We'll drop
Chi.
you down. We'll drop you down so you can keep your point.
That's
We'll
what
drop
I'm
you down.
saying. Can
Yeah.
I'm
We'll drop you
look?
down.
Yeah. We'll drop you
I've
down.
been quiet, and because I'm trying to
Problem.
learn lessons. I'm
Yeah.
learning lessons. Y'all teaching me. I got
Hey,
you.
hey, we thank
All
you.
righty,
So, all
next.
right, Manny,
Monty.
go
I
ahead.
just want to say good night, and it's no need to rush into marriage. I just don't think that that's a thing, but we could talk next time. No need to rush.
Friday is
Muted.
Who you trying to marry?
Manny.
Hello.
Friday is
Can't hear
Tom is
Hold on. Who you
trauma
can?
dump
Who you can?
at nine
It's
o'clock.
money, Chi
It's
Chi,
9 p.m.
money.
Y'all
Money,
get on at 9
money. Sorry.
p.m. That's
You
when
know
y'all
my
get on.
accent is gonna sound different anyway with my
You
accent,
Hello.
but
good.
Manny. But we
Hello,
have
hello,
trauma dump on Friday at 9 o'clock. So you
Okay.
more than welcome.
hello,
Hello.
hello, hello,
Trauma
hello,
dump. Why we
hello.
want a trauma dump? I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. You said 9 p.m. on Friday.
Friday.
Is it 9 p.m. Central Time, Eastern Time? What type of time?
It's 6 a.m. Eastern time.
Hello.
Wait, isn't
I'm not
today
gonna miss
Why They
that.
Hear
Treat
Hello.
us?
Wednesday?
Can y'all hear
I'm
us?
just playing. It's
Yes,
9
we can
p.m.
hear you.
Eastern time.
Hello,
We can
hello,
hear
Can
you.
hello.
y'all hear
Yes,
us?
we can hear you.
Yes, yes, we can
Not
hear
through
you.
the mic, but
We
I can
can't hear
hear
y'all.
you.
Y'all can hear us?
Yes,
Y'all
Yes,
can hear us?
yes,
Okay, cool.
yes,
Can y'all hear me?
yes,
yes,
Y'all hear E Money?
yes.
yes. E money.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
okay.
All
You
right.
said
So man,
start dropping the ones that finished talking.
yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that, Chi
yeah,
Chi.
yeah.
You
Go
can do
ahead,
that, Chi
Okay.
Chi.
go ahead.
All right, next who we got? Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot.
All right, y'all. Good night. It was great. Thank y'all to y'all wives for letting y'all come on here and spend time with us. They are the
Yes.
real MVP of this
Boy,
all.
I can't
Thank
She's
tell
y'all
you.
sleep.
for thank y'all for y'all advice. Yeah, if anybody got to travel and go home to their loved ones, y'all be safe. And
Yes.
Friday, Lord said the same. We'll see y'all for trauma bonding.
Okay. Thank you so
Trauma
much.
Dump Friday.
Yeah,
Trauma Dump
Trauma
Friday.
Dunk
9
Friday.
Yeah,
o'clock.
Thank you.
yeah,
He
Thank
said
you.
trauma bonding.
No, it ain't
yeah.
no
We
trauma
gonna bond
bonding.
too. We gonna
Trauma
bond
dump.
too.
All right, Nate, you got the floor, darling.
Thank y'all for having me. I just want to say good night. I'll pop back in whenever.
Okay. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the
Please
channel, y'all.
subscribe.
All right.
All right. No.
And no, you got the floor.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. No, I'm just playing. No, I just want to say to Imani and BC, thank you for continuing to push through because I know sometimes it gets frustrating for you all. And I know that you all are very patient. And I express the same sentiments as Sugarfoot. I'm grateful that your wives do are being patient with you all as y'all pour into the lives of others because y'all don't have to do this. And for anybody that's in the chat, just know that the cause that they stand for is for black marriages at the end of the day. We need more black marriages. So support their lives. Like they really are real. They're not just out here doing it for no reason. They really have a passion to see black marriages. So that's all I want to say. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you so
Chicha drop
much.
you down.
And no,
Chicha drop you
thank
down.
you. Thank
Chicha
you
drop you
so
down.
much.
So you can get it. Make sure Chicha drop you down.
Okay.
Who else we got? Who's that? Choke me. Go ahead, choke me.
Yeah, go ahead. Choke me.
Choke me. Going once.
Sunshine, sunshine.
Sunshine.
Oh, she out.
All
She
right,
out too.
Miss
All
Drop.
right.
All right,
Appreciate you, Choke me, for
Mr.
showing
Him.
up. Him. I think him out
Him
too.
did it.
Him did it.
Him did it.
I think he was the one that was snoring.
Yeah, he
Oh,
out
okay.
too. All right,
Okay.
cool.
That's cool.
Hey,
Oh,
Chi
there you
Chi,
go. There you
we.
Nah,
go.
I wasn't
There you
snoring. I
go.
was just snoring, man. They had me
Oh,
on
okay.
mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got any last words, man, you most definitely can get them over here, man.
Yeah.
No, just for the most part, like she said, like, you guys' platform is very positive. I love the energy, and every time I see you guys, I'm gonna tune in because,
Hey,
it's a safety net for me, like me, and I really appreciate you guys for creating this platform.
hey, man, I appreciate
Appreciate
you,
you,
Don't
man,
man,
for
for
forget,
showing.
showing up,
Friday
man,
is
for real,
trauma
man.
dump.
I
Friday is
thank you.
trauma dump at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I
Yep.
thank you
9
for
o'clock.
coming up, man, sharing your story, man. We really appreciate it. It means a
Yes.
lot.
Yeah.
You know what
Most
I mean?
definitely, most
You took the
definitely.
courage, bro.
Yeah,
You
we
took the
take a lot.
courage.
It means a lot.
It's
Yeah.
all love,
So
brother.
I appreciate that, brother. You
All
hold
right,
it
Yeah,
brother.
down,
Good
though.
night,
Have a
man.
good
no,
night.
man. Good night, everybody.
All right,
All
Chichi,
right.
you know
Good
what time
night.
it is.
We appreciate you once
Once again.
again
Yes.
for cutting up,
Good night.
doing your thing, shooting, having
Right.
your
Right.
fights in the comment
Next
section.
time, bite a little bit, Chichi. Bite a little bit. Got
Yeah.
me
When we-
Do you
barking.
see?
hey.
Now
Bite a
he's
little
telling
bit.
me to do it. You see that?
All right.
All
All right,
right.
Chichi.
Be get
All
home
right, so
safe.